Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see what new comic book keys are coming out for October 2nd, 2019. All right, so the first key is going to be that Spider-Verse issue #1, which, hey, I was a real big fan of this movie, so this book coming out, I'm going to pick it up because, I was reading a Spider-Man life story. I really like that, but now that that's wrapped up, I need some more Spider-Man, and this whole animated stuff, it really piques my interest, and it's rumored to have some more characters or different characters or the possibility of new characters in here, so, hey, I'm open to it. All right, next up is House of X issue #6, which since the first one came out, we were just saying that, hey, it looks like every single book is going to have a key issue, some type of significant event happening. So, hey, pick this one up. And man, that cover looks freaking awesome, dude. All right, next up, we're going to have Ghost Rider issue #1, which, hey, this book looks pretty damn cool. I never really been a big fan of Ghost Rider, but hey, the more I see this book, the more I hear people talking about it, the more it's starting to grow on me. And in this issue, we're going to see the team up of Johnny Blaze and Dan Ketch, if I remember correctly, are kind of like lost long brothers. So, I don't know. Could be pretty cool. All right, next up, we're gonna have the Fantastic Four issue #15, where we're gonna get the first cover appearance of the Unparalleled. I haven't been reading Fantastic Four. I did pick up the cover with the Hulk and the Thing, and they were going at it. That looks really cool. Make sure to leave me a comment down below. Are you reading the Fantastic Four? And hey, is it a good book? Should I pick it up, or should I just wait for the trade to come out? All right, next up, we got Doctor Strange issue #20, which this is the season finale. This is it. It's wrapping up this whole story. And I heard it started off pretty good, and then later on in the issues, it kind of just like died off and not too many people were talking about it. I know there's a handful of people that were talking about it that really liked it, but for the most part, All right, moving right along, we got a new 5-part series coming out with issue #1, Contagion, which seems to be about an unstoppable infection disease spreading out. And hey, if you look at the letters, they even got that little hazard symbol. So hey, gonna be pretty good. And it is written by Ed Brisson, who's been doing that Dead Man Logan, and I've really been enjoying it, so I think I'm gonna pick this one up. And for all you champions out there, we got Champions issue #10, which is the season finale. We got 2 books ending this week, so this is gonna wrap up that whole thing. So if you've been picking this book up, hey, might as well get the last issue. All right, next book is gonna be a book that I think a lot of people are gonna want to pick up, the Absolute Carnage Immortal Hulk issue #1. Well, we got the B cover that looks freaking awesome, and it's like an incentive. It's like a $30-$40 book, already sold out, super hard to find, where you got the Hulk on there, and he's like getting venomized. Looks really freaking cool. And there's a possibility that this book is gonna have the return of the Red Hulk, end of General Ross Thunderbolt. So hey, if you're, I kind of want to pick this up. I haven't been reading Immortal Hulk. I've been slacking on my reading, but damn, this book looks too damn good to not, pick up. Even that A cover looks freaking awesome, which is probably the one I'm gonna pick up, unless I could get my hands on that B cover, because man, that B cover looks freaking bananas. All right, moving right along, we got Harley Quinn issue #66, where Harley's gonna get some new powers. I don't know. What new powers could she possibly be getting? I'm not too sure. I haven't been reading this. I don't know of a lot of people that have been reading this. I know there's been some pretty good cover buys here and there, but I don't actually hear people talk about that story. I know that Harleen that came out last week was a pretty good book, but besides that, no, not too much. Hey, if you're seeing this before this book comes out, comment down below. What powers do you think she's gonna be getting? All right, next up, coming out of a blaze, we got Vampire State Building issue #1. And this book seems kind of crazy. It's about a man trapped in the Empire State Building. He's fighting off a gang of vampires, and hey, it was freaking bananas, dude. Like, man, I got so many questions. How do you fight vampires? How are you in the biggest building, one of the biggest buildings in the world, and there's nobody else but except you, and you're fighting vampires, karate chop. You got the stake in the heart and going crazy, and I gotta know what's going on, man. I gotta know what's happening. All right, now moving forward, we got Boom Studios coming out with Strange Skies over East Berlin issue #1, which, hey, this book piqued my interest because of the time period that it's in, like during the Cold War, and like the synopsis is about like
mankind has made it to space, but space has came back with mankind.
And so, oh man, a bunch of crazy stuff's about to happen. All right, next up out of Dark Horse Comics, we got Ruby Falls issue #1, which has to do with like a really old murder case that's starting to come up out of the woodwork. And hey, it'll be pretty good. All right, and then coming out of Image, we got Nomen Omen, about a girl who's kind of like transitioning into the world of witchcraft. And hey, I like that whole witchcrafty thingy. So hey, this looks really cool, or it could be horrible. Who knows? But I'm gonna give it a chance. And then also coming out of Image is a book that I got last year. I only got the first 2 issues, but then it was completely canceled, and they tried to recall it. It was that Dead Rabbit, which is now going to be Dead Eyes issue #1, which it's finally coming out like about a year later. And I'm curious, is the story gonna stay the same? Because I'll be slightly bummed out because I already got the first 2 issues. Why am I gonna buy the first 2 issues all over again? But either way, I'm gonna be picking this book up at, I'm kind of looking forward to it. And then the book that I just can't seem to find anywhere, that Dead End Kids issue #3, which I had a hard time finding the first 2 issues, paying those crazy eBay prices, and now the 3rd issue is going to come out, and it's the final issue, which I know it's already hard to find, but I if you could maybe go to like the manufacturer's website, or just give it a week or 2 and let the book drop down online and then pick it up. And I think there's even a trade coming out if you guys want to read the book, but hey, Yeah. And then we're going to have Bizarre Adventures issue number 1, which is going to go over like the whole 80 years of Marvel. And same thing with Marvel Comics 1001, which is, you know, like continuation, I guess, from Marvel Comics 1000, celebrating the whole 80 years of Marvel. You know, pretty cool. And then the last key comic coming out this week is going to be an oversized edition of The Immortal Hulk issue number 24, which is going to wrap up the first like major story arc. So the first 24 issues, and then issue 25 is going to start a whole new chain of events. And hey, pretty damn cool. Well, let me know what key comics you guys are going to be picking up. Drop it down in the comment section below. Smash like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. You know, I just hit like 800 subscribers, and that's pretty freaking cool. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.